Hi, it's Ted Hamilton, and this Sunday we're back in Genesis, our series First Things First, the Gospel in Genesis 1 through 11. And this Sunday we're going to be looking at the account of Noah's flood, at least the first part of it. The text is Genesis 6:9 to Genesis 7:24. It's going to be a long reading. Couple of things that are on display here in the flood. First, of course, is God's judgment. And there are some features about God's judgment that we learn from Noah's flood. One, right, God's judgment isn't arbitrary. It's always announced beforehand. It always allows time for people to repent. It results in death, and it is ultimately fair and just. So there are some sobering lessons here about God's justice and judgment. But at the same time, there's a lot about God's grace, right? Even though God's judging the planet, right, he preserves the seed. He preserves Noah. But his grace is also seen in that he doesn't just preserve Noah, but he preserves Noah and his family. It's that wonderful sense that we know here at New Life of the corporate solidarity of God's covenant, that God makes covenant with families. And so by grace, God saves Noah and his family from this judgment in order to bring about the Messiah. And perhaps most poignantly, what you see is God's proactive grace here, right? In a wonderful touch to the story, as Noah and his family get on, all the animals are on the ark, and they get on the ark. It says that God shut the door. God shut them in. God was involved. God was protecting. God was preserving. That's our God. He's just, but he is also gracious. So come, let's explore this account of Noah's flood and see what we learn about our Father. Thanks.